Hey guys, thanks for joining the Captain's Log today. Check it out. By the way, if you haven't liked and shared the post, please do so. I do this every day. I don't know. Anyway, Tim Aten is our guest today. He is the famous reporter that you know locally for In the Know column. And we're going to learn about some new restaurants coming your way, and it's all exciting, good stuff. Get ready, because the Captain's Log's right at you. Good morning, back again on the Captain's Log. Tim Aten, In the Know, buddy. You're the star of this whole town. You write all the columns. Everybody wants to follow you, know what's going on next.
But this is the seat, man. This is like the Tonight Show. I feel like a lot of famous people have sat here.
We are having fun. Yes, I tell you, it's season 2 of the Captain's Log, and I keep saying that season 1 only took 13 years to finish. I don't know why I never said season 2 throughout all those years.
I know, and you've hit, what, like more than like a couple hundred, right?
Yeah, 200 episodes. I should have said season 2 at some point, right?
Wow.
But I wasn't that organized up until recently. So anyway, yeah, you should be live on there if you see it now, and then we're going to take a little ride and see what's going on. I want to know what's in the know. That's the key, right?
Oh, this time of year there's a lot happening. In fact, I was so inundated the end of the year just hits. I felt like I get hit by a truck every year. It's just so much to do to catch up.
It really is.
To look back, review, and to look ahead. It's crazy, but there's a lot coming.
What's the big stuff? Tell me some good stuff. I want to know.
Well, coming up, we have between January and February, what we just know, there's 8 new restaurants coming each of those months. So we're going to have 16 new restaurants at least in January and February.
And there's a few right here, right? You got the Havana Blue. And,
over here, the Cuban restaurant. The one that I think I'm interested in trying the pizza is a Mr. 01 Extraordinary Pizza.
That's the guy from Miami, right?
Yes.
Oh, makes a star pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm going to
try that one. And there's another pizza place coming in February that I'm interested in. Is the guys that do Lowbrow. Have you been down there?
Oh yeah, Chef Chris
Jones
is my good buddy.
Yeah,
he's opened another place.
Yeah, he's doing one called Industry Pizza and Slice Shop, which is going to be on Pine Ridge in that little area where there's Patrick's and Bonjour and Chinatown in that little strip back there. It was the dog bakery before.
I know exactly what you're
talking
about.
But anyway, he's going to have slices, New York slices, and they're like put from 24-inch pies, and I really
love that.
I know, I can't wait to try that because it's different than what he's doing at Lowbrow, but it's gonna,
you know it's going to be good. His pizza's more of like a rustic kind of brick oven, right? So is he going to do a New York style? Is that what he's doing? Big slices?
New York, and he's going to do some like Detroit squares too, but he's doing the slices, and that's what's good. You can get it by the slice because you can't find that much.
No.
I mean, you can for lunch some places.
I go to Mamma Mia's.
He's
for
doing
a nice
lunch
slice.
Exactly, and Pepe's is good. For slices, but they're only during lunch, and so this guy he's doing them all day.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. Chef Chris is a good friend of mine, and he's phenomenal. I mean, he came from so many different country clubs, and what he's doing now is great. I love everything that he did with the food truck and all that.
Good sense of humor, and it's that's what's funny about it. It's just one of those, you get chuckles going in there.
So when is the place with the star pizza guy coming? Because I haven't seen any build out yet. Yeah,
it's supposed to be in February. So I'm not sure. I think close to February 1st, but I'm not certain exactly what date. And that's the thing. That's kind of a moving target. Even if they tell you a date, it's not necessarily for sure. There are 2 for sure. It's opening though on January 21st, and that's one of them is the Yard House, which I'm excited about.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I've
been many times in West Palm. The food is phenomenal. The atmosphere is always lit, and I've been telling people too.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to get in there and do a pre-story on just how the beer lines work. There's like miles of beer lines. They have 130 kegs they tap.
Wow.
Or more than 130 up on the whole second floor. And so, no, it's exciting to find. Even though it's a chain, it still is a smaller type of chain. I mean, it's part of Darden.
The food they do is really good, though. I have to admit, like, I'll go there every once in a while. I'll be in West Palm Beach on a Sunday. I'm telling you, people line up at the door to get a seat for the game. That's how busy it is.
No, I knew it was going to be big. And then that same day, the first Nuke's Eatery opens here.
Wait, what's that one? You got me on that one.
It's like it's a kind of a counter service. It's American comfort food. It's a place that's the first one's going to be on Naples Boulevard.
And is this a chain, or is this
It's a chain, yeah. They have like around
Nuke's?
Yeah, Nuke's Eatery. And
I think I've seen it in a magazine, but I've never been.
Yeah, and so we're gonna have 3 of them here, probably around before this time next year, we'll have, because there's going to be a second one.
Okay.
It's going to be at Logan's Landing. At Logan.
And where's the first one going?
The first one's going to be in that little strip they built in front of Hollywood 20 on Naples Boulevard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be, they'll have outdoor dining.
Oh, nice.
There,
That's right around the corner, yeah.
Yeah, so it's real nice people that are, the franchisees live in Bonita, and they own like 3 of them, I believe, in New Orleans area, and so they're going to have 3 here. There'll be another one up on Alico.
What kind of food is it?
It's kind of like comfort food, soup, salads, hamburgers, sandwich, a lot of like sandwich type stuff, and but I think that it probably will do okay. And then we have some other ones that are that other one, I guess, has probably the most buzz of any restaurant around, is that Rocco's Tacos.
Phenomenal.
Which is coming in probably mid-January. It might even open the same day for that matter, January 21st.
Rocco's Tacos, out of control good. Love it. So, I love the DJ. I love the hype atmosphere. I mean, another place from the East Coast that is jammed.
Yes.
Literally jammed every day.
Yep.
I think they're going to crush it at the Mercado.
Oh,
totally.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So that one is, like I said, it's got more. It's got the only one that rivaled that for buzz and probably exceeded it was the Celebration Park food truck.
Oh yeah.
Park that just opened,
which is great.
month.
I've been there like 4 times already, and I love going there.
But that had a huge buzz, and so does Rocco's Tacos, and so does another one that's coming this season to Mercado is 2J's Deli, which is again another East Coast guy. Exactly, just
food's great. I'm so happy they're coming.
Yeah.
So were they going where the old Deli?
Yeah, where Stage 62 Deli was. Yep.
Yeah. So 2J's phenomenal.
Yeah.
How about their soup? Do you ever have it?
No, I haven't been there before.
Their matzo ball soup?
I have not been. I've always heard about it. In fact, people started asking me about them like more than 5 years ago. Yeah. When is 2J's going to come?
You know why? Because they were looking at the place where I'm at.
Oh, they were?
They were.
Well, they were also looking at the pavilion across over there.
They were pretty close to striking a deal where I opened off the hook. And a
lot of people were, though, because I remember your place was that was also going to be the first location for Twin Peaks.
Oh, really?
In Southwest Florida.
Wow.
They were going to open there before they did the one up on Alico.
That place is so busy.
I know, but for some reason they didn't. And then another one who was going to come there before you was Charles Meriday was going to do a place. Yeah. He actually told me that, and then it wasn't long before he ended up leaving town.
I think the Regency Center was pretty picky on who they wanted there, so I think it took a little local buzz, right? Like, so they kind of were like, "Look, we want you to go there." So that's, I think, what happened.
Well, you've had the most longevity because you're like at least the 4th place to go in there, or maybe 5th even. Because, it could be. Because it started when I remember the first one was Encore.
That's right.
Was Encore, and they were there only a couple years. And then there was Cafe Italia, which was only there a couple years. Yep. And then there was the next 2 were only there like a year, Latitude and Bond.
Yeah, I don't think any of them really had like something you could sink your teeth into. I think that was most of it. But in general, the plaza is really like shopping. And the restaurants at night, there's not very many in that area right now. So
no, but you got a great location though,
packed. Because I get to use all this parking.
That's
why it's great.
But it's like more than 7,000 square feet, I think, right? So
it's 8,500. Yeah,
oh wow,
it's pretty big.
Good.
The kitchen's huge. Actually, we have 2 kitchens: the front kitchen and the back kitchen. So the original people, I guess, that originally designed it, we only did a minor construction, but I guess they thought they were going to serve 10,000 people a day because they built it like a hotel.
Oh my
the
God.
kitchen's insane.
But you'll be coming up on your 4th anniversary this year, I think. And so you've already survived more than any of those other 2 put together.
Right.
So that's good.
I mean, we had an ongoing business. It's been almost 14 years now. So that was really just a good move for us. But that makes it nice, now that we're there, and we're actually putting in a new stage next week.
Oh wow.
So that should be cool. Not a whole new stage, we already did that, but we're putting in a whole new backdrop. So we're redesigning the back of the stage, which is cool because we've been doing so much with video, and we're recording, and we've had some clips just hit 2-3 million views. So with the comedians, on stage. So we're going to really, in 2019, we're shooting 4K, 3 cameras, like every night at the shows. And it's been doing really well on Instagram and Facebook and even YouTube. So that's our new move for 2019.
Well, that's great. Well, I know that you've got the two different names. You've got the Rose Seafood, and then you've got Off the Hook. So what do you see your place as a comedy club with a restaurant, or a restaurant with a comedy club? Or how do you
as far as that goes, honestly, I want it to be a restaurant with a comedy club because I want people to eat, but everybody does eat now, and we're clearly a comedy club. So it's kind of been a transition. Originally we were a restaurant, then we went to restaurant with a comedy club, and now it's pretty full-scale comedy club 24/7. I mean, we're doing shows every night except Monday. So Tuesday through Sunday, there's just shows. So it's very hard even to come in for the restaurant unless you are watching a show, which is great because then I get to feed them and they get to laugh and they get to buy a ticket. So it works out good for us.
And the drinks. Don't forget
and they get the drinks, yeah, because I had the new vodka and the rum.
Yeah,
Have you tried that yet?
No, I want to, though. That sounds great.
I'll give you a bottle of Captain Brien's vodka or rum, whatever your preference is when we leave. That's my departing gift. I get people on the Captain's Lot. They get a gift, you know?
That's funny.
So
I know you started like 9 years ago, though. You were down, or not 9 years ago. You were 9 years in Marco.
Yes.
So how did you start with the comedy, though? What started that?
Because originally in 2001, when I opened Captain Brien's, it was like a takeout concept. And then when we grew to the 200-seater in Marco Island, basically at the end of 8 o'clock at night, I was like, wow, I think it's going to be pretty slow if we don't figure out what to do for a late night. And I just one day decided these guys are just going to have a conversation right across car to car. Huh? So then I just decided that we needed to do something late at night. And that's really all it was a decision to do late night entertainment. And it started growing and growing and growing. But the BP oil spill was really, I think, one of the reasons why we changed the whole concept to doing national comedy acts all the time was because it was so slow during that time, and people were like hesitant to eat the seafood. Remember there was that, well, we shouldn't eat seafood. It affected us so bad that I basically...
they thought there was oil on the beaches.
Right,
and
they didn't know. Right, exactly. So during that transition, I basically started just doing huge like national acts every week and focusing on the local Fort Myers, Naples, and Marco Island clientele to come to the restaurant for the comedy.
Wow.
And that's it. After that, it became 50% comedy, 50% restaurant, and then it kept going, and you know the restaurant became secondary to the comedy.
Well, how did you can you have connections with the national acts? How did you come?
You know what? It really just started where I was knocking on Hollywood 24/7. That's it.
But it's easier now, I'm guessing, right?
Now they call me 24/7. Now it's more of a pain in the butt to, you know.
Oh my gosh.
But the thing is,
that's a nice problem to have.
It is, but it's still always a challenge to put the right act on the right week. And also they have to be available. Like, so you have to work together all the time. Like if you're not talking and looking at calendars and schedules and who's available every day, like you might miss something that could have fit perfect for the schedule.
Right.
Because you only have 52 weeks. And every weekend, if you don't have like a winner, then it's really, you know, then it's a loss for the business.
Yep.
So you got to try to shoot for wins every week. Like this week, we have a really big act tonight and tomorrow. The guy's got like 4 million followers on social media, Michael Blackson, and he's the guy that has the roast battles with Kevin Hart every day on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. They just go back and forth at each other. But he's doing 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, and those are packed. So that's great. You know, like we just came off of Tom Carter for New Year's Eve, which was really good, and that was 2 sold-out shows, and then to have Michael Blackson the following week, because this would be a slow weekend for us. It's hard to do, like coming off of New Year's. How many people want to go back out and party again?
Right.
But then when I find a guy like Michael Blackson who has his built-in audience, like, you know, he just puts out a tweet and a message on his Instagram that he's going to be here, and all of a sudden everyone wants to show up. So that's
good.
That's what like my focus is every day, is you have to find those, because there's not those guys calling me. Like I still have to go out and say, hey, look, I want you on this weekend. So which works out really good.
That's good.
Barbecue. What's your favorite barbecue?
Oh, there's some good ones. I mean, I think that I don't have a personal favorite necessarily, but I know that black-eyed pig is
oh
one
yeah,
of the favorite
black-eyed
ones
pig's
around.
great.
And, you know, and the one thing too, there are at least 3 barbecue places coming this year that are.
I know one that's coming that I'm really excited about.
Well, there's Naughty Hog Backyard Barbecue, which has a food truck down at Celebration Park, is opening up a brick and mortar place.
Okay.
They're going to be at where the old Joey D's was at Pine Ridge and Collier Boulevard, back in that public shopping center, Brooks Village.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're going to be opening up probably around February 1st. And then there's another one coming called, tentatively called Off the Bone Rib Shack.
Okay.
And it's going to be in Logan's Landing again, what they're building where the new shopping center at Logan and Immokalee. Which is going.
Oh, I know
really,
what
yeah,
that is.
it's gonna. Yeah, in fact, Sprouts Farmers Market will be
That's
the first local one. Will be
Yep.
That's opening February 20th. So everything else will be after that, and they're gonna. I don't think they get possession for the
restaurant,
the shells to build out until like February 1st.
So, so then
things will take 60 to 90 days. It depends on what the place is. Some of them are going to be longer. Yeah, I think the Off the Bone won't be till.
Is that a chain or a local guy?
It's local.
Oh, cool.
In fact, it's behind it is Randy Seiler of Pelican Larry's.
Yeah, sure.
So
I know
he's
Randy.
doing it, but then he's got some. He hasn't given me the name yet, but he's got some local barbecue guy. I don't know
cool.
Who it is? It could be a number of people.
And then there's a guy at the farmers market on Vanderbilt, right?
Yes.
Pitmaster?
Pit Commander.
Pit Commander. I love his
barbecue. And that's going to be a cool place too. Again, down on Bayshore, you're going to have a lot of synergy there between that and the Celebration Park. But he's Central Texan barbecue.
Oh my God, his brisket's out of control.
Yeah.
Have you tried that?
Yeah, it's good. Oh. Yeah, and he's there. He just came back. I think Saturdays now. He's at Vanderbilt.
Yes.
Again
on Saturday
farmers market.
Yeah.
And so, but he'll be there full time at and it's going to be cool, like a garden setting out in the. And again, and it's going to be a brew house. They're going to do their own beer there.
Very
and
cool.
He'll be the main food.
That's excellent.
That's there. Excellent. So, and then he's also going to branch off and do. He calls it Texapolitan Pizza.
Oh.
And I think he's going to start that there. It may not be right away, but he'll be offering that down there.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I love pizza. I could eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Me too.
Do you eat a lot of pizza?
I do, yeah, and it's probably too much, but yeah, I love it. In fact, that's a joke in my family because like it was
me too.
Birthdays, people go to get steakhouse. I want to go out and pizza.
Yeah, when I eat pizza, like if it's not New York pizza, I eat a different style. Yeah. That means I can still eat New York pizza for, for the next meal. It doesn't count, right? Exactly. So I'll just eat, and I have to watch it because it's like, how many more carbs do I have to eat today?
You know one that I'm looking forward to trying and I've never had before is that new Abruzzo place that's coming at shops across from you, corner where Cafe Alfredo was.
Right. On
They're
Vanderbilt.
going to have fried pizza.
Really?
Yeah, and I've never had that, so I'm kind of interested to see what it's like.
I drive my bike by there every day, and I peek in because I go to the gym right there, and it looks like they're kind of getting close.
Yeah,
I think
they might be opening this week actually.
Right, because I don't think they did a full remodel. They just cleaned it up.
And they didn't really need to, and they've got that really nice pizza.
Yeah.
So they're going to use that. They're going to have regular pizzas too, coal-fired. Neapolitan style pizzas, but they're also going to do this fried pizza, which I'm kind of interested in.
Really?
So
now, isn't that they have another location?
Yeah, they're at in the pavilion,
right
next to the Paragon
right next
Pavilion
to the movie theater. Yeah, good.
Yeah, they've been there for years, and so this will be a second. And they claim they're going to keep the first one open. I kind of wonder if that's just until the lease runs out, because it seems kind of close to have. It's only 2.5 miles apart between the two locations.
Right.
So I wouldn't think they're going to really keep the first one open after too long.
Oh, you think the one at the
Maybe
theater?
they will.
Yeah.
Maybe they will, because they might be different.
It's smaller, right? That place is much smaller where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one thing. This is 2 units where they're going, so it was it's a pretty nice place. So
I can't believe 10 years, my God. And that plaza has gotten so busy where the pavilion is. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's packed all the time.
Yeah, you know what? When Publix left there, moved across to the marketplace at Pelican Bay, I thought this shopping center is gonna be dead. It's gonna die. But then LA Fitness went in there, and that actually is busier than ever.
It's way busier than ever.
I can't believe all the
people. You can't even park there half the time. It's so busy.
I know, and it's not even built out. They have still those units to fill on the other side where Key West Bar and Grill used to be.
That's right.
And it seems like there's another one over there. But so you'll probably, and that's where 2J's was going to go at first.
Oh, okay.
So they're liable to see. You're going to probably have somebody there eventually big too.
I'm surprised that 2J's is taking that small unit, because they're huge usually, like big stores. Maybe it's because it's their first time on this market. They wanted to just...
I don't know. I didn't even realize that it was a lot smaller than what they normally do.
Yeah, their footprint is usually really big, like a Jason's Deli.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's something.
No, people are excited about it, though, because over the years I get asked the most about a New York style cuisine. Like, when is it? We went up there always, because New Yorkers, and you know you can relate, are always looking for the best pizza,
of course,
the best pastrami sandwich, the best bagel, and the best Jewish deli.
And I can't leave out Pastrami Dan's, my all-time favorite.
Yeah, it's good. I
love. I go in Pastrami Dan's and I get half roast beef with cheddar and gravy, and the other side of the sandwich, pastrami. Yeah, you got to go for the combo. You got to tell them.
That sounds good.
And then the other side, I get pastrami with Swiss pickles and mustard.
Oh my God.
And then I get a super taco. You have a soup taco there?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
No, I want to go there for that, though.
You got to have the super taco. It's delicious. And they put the cheese on it, and like the grilled cheese gets burnt on the edge. Oh my God, it's so delicious.
No, they've been around a long time, probably like 40 years, I think.
Yeah, so. It's been amazing, and every time you go in, it's busier and busier. So he does good. I'm happy for him. They're always watching. So hey guys, what's happening? Anyway, anything else you want to tell me? I've learned a lot of good stuff, but is there anything that you have a diamond in the rough? Otherwise, we're gonna wrap it up.
Well, I also do my Monday column, which people I hope they will write in for the Q&A. So it's a question answer. People will write in all kinds of things, and I like covering the development actually more than the restaurants.
And you'll post your contact information in the comments, so people can write into you. They ask questions. Tim from In the Know always has the best information about the up and coming restaurants. You do other stuff besides restaurants, but that's your key, right?
Yeah, that's the most popular. People just love it. Like I said, they eat it up. They just can't. They
really do.
So, and then the Monday, like coming up this Monday, I've got a thing on Waterside Shops, the Apple Store. People want to know when it's going to reopen, and it's not going to be till the fall.
Wait, I didn't even know it was closed.
Oh yeah, it's been closed since September. They're remodeling. It's going to be a huge store. They took over where the old Talbot's was, and they're expanding, and I'm not sure exactly what they're doing yet, but I hope to find out by then.
Well, that's great. And, that's good news. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's good. And Starbucks, though, is closing there, so they're going more to drive-throughs and that kind of thing, which they've been opening, so they're not going to be in Waterside anymore after it's January 11th.
Wow. Well, that's In the Know, guys. See? Get your own little episode today on the Captain's Log. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate
you being... It's a pleasure.
Appreciate you taking a ride with me. It's interesting, and 2019 is going to be a great year. Stay in touch. We'll do it again.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Captain's Log. I had a good time when Tim Aten was our guest. And he's the man from In the Know. I learned a lot of good stuff, what's coming on in the marketplace here in Naples, Florida. And don't forget, if you get thirsty, certainly just go and get a Captain Brien vodka or rum, because that's one of our sponsors. And of course, I own the company, so you might like that. Captain Brien, CaptainBrien.com. Check it out. We got some good gear too, some cool merch if you want to buy that. And we'll be back at you tomorrow with the Captain's Log. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.